welcome back to the channel. You joined me today working on this Picea. It's had some initial styling before. We've just removed the wire, say a couple of months ago, just let it grow a little bit more. As you can see, it's got a really nice shape to it, quite a fairly tall tree. But now we just need to select some branches, get these all wired down again and get it back into shape. Tree, I've had it sort of around about a year now. Started off as some nursery stock, created some like little gin deadwoods down here which we may remove at some point in the future. But yeah, what we're going to do today, we'll get it wired, and then yeah, we'll see what it looks like at the end. So I'm going to start by removing this moss that's been growing. I'm just going to remove it from the bottom of the tree here, just because this will start rotting the tree eventually, which obviously we don't want. So I'm just going to go around, just remove some of the moss best I can with my fingers, like so. Just get it down. Obviously we can keep this is fine. What I'm going to do is actually just get a little brush. So I'm going to try the nylon brush first, just because it's less harsh on the tree. So I'm literally just going to brush it like so. I don't want to damage the bark, so I'm just going to go around, expose the trunk, get rid of that moss there. Just go around like so. A little bit in here. So we've removed the moss from the bottom of the trunk here, so now that's exposed, it's not going to rot. So now we can move on to wiring. So what we want to do is get these wired down, may even trim them back a little bit. This one's coming down towards us, should be able to keep that. We'll get some movement going, maybe get rid of this one, it's a bit thick for being up the top there. We can always bring this one round like so to fill that gap. Get some thinner branches for the top. Yeah, we're going to start getting some wire on it and get it back into shape. So there's a little shoot just round the back here which I'm just going to remove off of here, and as you can see on this one here, so there's another little shoot here. We're just going to get rid of that because we've got a branch here. Just going to go through anything growing downwards again, just going to remove. Like so, like so. That's fine, that's too close to the main trunk. Just going to go through it like this. Seems to be okay like that. Okay, so I'm going to start wiring up the tree now. So I believe I've got some 2.5mm here. So I'm just going to go round the back like so, get the desired length, just start wrapping round like so. Doing a 2-branch principle. Little story about this tree, it was actually purchased from Peter at Heron's Bonsai. When I went down with my dad, we done a one-to-one with him, and this was like sort of the beginner starter material that we had to work with. Which was quite enjoyable to actually make. This is when we kind of first started out doing bonsai. So yeah, when I was down there, I actually purchased the Chinese juniper as well, which I can show you in another video. But that's an absolutely stunning tree. I've done a load of work to that myself. Wiring, choosing the pads that I'd like, some gin deadwood. There's quite a bit of work done to it, so like I say, keep around, I'll show you that in another video. Yeah, I'm just going to snip this off here, snip off the excess, we'll keep that for somewhere else. And then this is going to be the front of the tree, so may even be better at that angle in the future. What I'm going to do is just bring that down like so. Going to put a bit of movement in it to add a bit of character. down like that. We can always wire these down as well. So that's the first opening branches, which look quite nice. What I'm going to do is just snip these buds off here, just to try and get some bud back further down the branch. So hopefully this will start filling out and then form the nice pad over the years. Anything that's going downwards I'm just going to take off again. Another one there. This one's growing down too much for my liking there. That one can be wired out. So yeah, we'll get that done like that. Snip that back. Just snip the ends off to promote it, like I say, budding back. There's like little buds here, so I'm just cutting back to the next bud. I'm just going to take that off of there, like so. This front branch here I'm actually going to take off. I just feel like it in the future when it starts to fill out, it's just going to be too much at the front, so I'm just going to remove that one with the side cutters, like so. This one will come down and it will fill that gap anyway. We've got one down there for the back. This one can come and drop in here. That one can go down there. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'll do a little time lapse, and I'll get this all wired up, get it into shape, and we'll see what it looks like at the end. Right, so I've just completed this tree, this Picea, just done all the wiring, done some branch selection. I've left a little bit of like an old branch here, so I'm going to create a little gin on this, I think. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. But yeah, as you can see, nice conical shape to it. So I'll spin the camera around and we'll have a proper look at it. So all the branches are now wired. So we've removed some branches, mainly at the top, so I've got rid of some of the heavier branches at the top and then left the smaller ones, and then we wired them downwards. But yeah, every single branch is now wired, so it's a nice conical shape now. That's the back. Yeah, that's the front. So yeah, like I say, I've left this bit of old branch here, so I'm now going to create this into a little gin, so I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how you gin this old branch that we no longer wanted. We've used the smaller branches here to create a new apex. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to get my gin pliers. I'm just going to remove or slowly crush the branch like so, just so we can get the inner layer. And then what it will do is it will just peel off nicely like so. Like so. As simple as that. You can tear it as well, but on this occasion I'm just going to leave it as it is. Yeah, we'll show it from the front. Right, so this is the completed tree now after it's been wired. We've just literally created that gin there, which I might leave on there. It looks okay at the moment. But yeah, we're just going to let that develop. It's got some feed on it already, so these should fill out quite nicely. It's a nice conical shape with some nice movement there that we created couple of years ago. But yeah, that's it for that one. Right, so that's the Picea tree completed. Looks much better than before. Now it's been wired. We've obviously gone back and trimmed just the ends, so it should then create bud back, which will then fill these out nicely, and then we can start getting some wire on these when these are a little bit longer, create the pad. But yeah, if you have liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.